Hey guys, welcome to Mama Tries. So today I'm actually going to be doing my Mother's Day gift to my mom. I just purchased these little coaster molds on Amazon. They're technically, I don't think they're technically coaster molds, but I thought that they were perfect size for a coaster. So like, let's say here's the cup. It would fit perfectly on one of these. So I wanted to make a bunch for my mom. So I wanted to do some of them with just pigment, some of them with chunky glitter, some of them with very fine glitter, just a whole big Mod Podge of things. And then stick on these clear stickers. Now they are clear. I'm holding them up against the paper so that you can see them. But I wanted to pick a few of them. Some of them were very funny. Like this one says, I smile because I'm your mother. I laugh because you can't do anything about it. That kind of thing is totally my mom. My mom would say things like that. And, so I thought that would be kind of funny. And do a nice little Mother's Day coaster set. I'm also going to do, like the flute rings, so when you're drinking wine with your girlfriends and whatnot, so that way nobody gets mixed up on which wine is whose. You have these little rings that you put on the bottom of the glass, and it hangs there so that way everybody knows, okay, this one with whatever beads is mine, and you never lose track of your drink. So I'm gonna have to save that for another video. But let's get started on these coasters so that way they can cure. The first layer can cure because I have to do this in two parts. The first part is going to be with the glitter or pigments and stuff like that, and that's going to be the bottom layer. The second layer that I put on, I'm going to stick the stickers down, and then I'm going to put the clear layer on top. That way the stickers are protected and everything I know is cured 100%. So I'm going to position you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. I am going to be using the Amazing Clear Cast resin. This one, it's been coming up beautifully. So like, I'm going to recreate something like this for my mom, but I was testing this out to see if it would even work before I even did it for my mom. How cool is that? It's like, it's not hollow glitter because it doesn't go to each color. I don't know how you would say this, but I thought it was awesome. So let's get started. Okay, so I have my little measuring cups, and what I want to see if maybe if I do 15 milliliters or 12 and a half milliliters, if it would fill up halfway. And then I'll know, okay, that's how much I need to do for each of these. Okay, so let's put the first layer at 12.5 milliliters. Okay, so that is 12.5 milliliters of part A. While that's pouring in, I'm going to get part B out. I'm going to mix the pigments in the trays, only so that way I don't get cross-contamination in my measuring. I don't have much cups right now. I have to get some more. Okay, now I'm going to do 12 and a half milliliters of part B. And now I'm going to stir for the next 2 minutes just to make sure I incorporate everything. All right, I'm going to continue stirring, and I'm going to fill up all the spaces, and then I'll come back to show you when I mix in the pigments and the glitters, okay? Okay, now we're at the layer. It did take in total 55 millimeters to fill up all 6. So that was quite a task. Now we're going to mix our glitters. So this one I had gotten in Hobby Lobby, and it is Shimmering Mermaid. So we're just going to pour a bit in there. Not a lot because we did shallow. You're not going to go halfway with this. You're going to try and witch each mold. I think this one I did halfway, but not intended. Okay, if you need to mix in more glitter, you can. There's nothing in any rule book, I don't even think there is a rule book on resin, saying you can't add more glitter. Okay? Just try to incorporate it everywhere. And it does level out, so don't get too crazy. Okay? Next one is Blue Diamonds, also a Hobby Lobby glitter. Now I know a little piece of that mermaid fell in there, but it's okay. Don't worry about the bubbles, you can pop them all at the end. Now this one I'm mixing with this one because it's very fine glitter, whereas that was chunky glitter. It was a lot easier to get off the popsicle stick. And it looks like I'm going to have to get a new popsicle stick. All right. Try to get as much as it into one level as possible. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, so now these bottom ones are going to be pigments rather than glitters. So I want to make one a peach. So I'm going to mix the red and my cream in my pastels. Okay. Now a cream. And I think I'm going to mix a little orange in there just to make it a little bit more peach. Now I think that's looking very red. So I'm going to add a bit of white. That I think looks a lot better. It's less red, more of like a peachy orange. So you guys can see exactly what color it is. It's kind of like a peachy, pinky, whatever. All right, so next color. I want to say let's go with, no white, light blue, and then lastly, lime green. And I think that looks really nice. Okay. It's like a creamy light blue. And then now we're going to do a lime green on this last one. Only because this is a nice light green. And I kind of want these to semi go together. I mean, the peachy, pinky, whatever one is obviously not going to match, but it's going to be the wild card in there, I guess. I got some chunks in there, so I'm trying to mash those up. Okay, so that's a nice green in there. So you can see nice light green. Okay, so I'm going to leave all of these and come back to them and pop the bubbles every so often, coming in very lightly until, you know, at least 12 hours. Then I can put the next layer on. I can stick my stickers on and then put the next clear layer for another 24 hours. Just so that way everything really sticks. And I wait 12 hours so that way it's not 100%. It's still pliable, still movable. But it adheres to the second layer a little bit better. So I will see you in 12 hours. Okay? Okay, so these are all pretty solid. They're not 100% because you can take this out and it will warp. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick our stickers down. Okay, so now all of them have a sticker. Some you can see it a lot better than others, but they all have them. So I'm gonna mix my my epoxy, my resin, and I'm gonna pour just about the same amount that I did before. So it's gonna come up to about right here. I don't know if you can see that here, like that. I'm not gonna go all the way to the brim. I'm gonna come a little bit under, let's put it that way, okay? So let me get that done, and I'll see you guys when it's time to demold them. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna demold them. They're ready to come out. Oh, I love that. Love these molds. These have got to be my favorite molds for obvious reasons. Okay, so I'm gonna wash that and clean that up before I do the next molds for whatever else. But here are all of these molds. Now this one's a little tricky. It says Mom's Love, so you can't really see it in the camera, but in person it's totally there. And then same with this. So you can see this in person. It says Mother Knows Best. I don't know if you can see it that well in the camera. Now in the camera, it looks more purple and pink, but in real life, it's more green than those other colors. Like you do see the purple and pink, but you see more green in real life. So there they go. I'll bring up the camera. Okay, so those are my coasters from my mother, and I'm just gonna rest them nicely in a stack and tie a ribbon on them. I have tons of ribbons. Now, if you can see, there's like this little lip that's here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of resin on top, and it's going to be the thinnest layer that I could possibly do, and it's just going to make this nice and smooth and not have these rough edges. Because if I was to sand that, it would work. It's just, then I would have to cover the edges, because then they'll be white, and it's just easier and save more time if I just put a layer of UV resin on top. But I think these came out good. They're good gifts, or a good gift for my mom for Mother's Day. See, put it all like that, and then tie the ribbon really nice on top. And then I'm also going to put the wine glass charms. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you want to see more, I got a tons more stickers, like crazy tons more stickers that I can put into coaster molds. And do more sets like this, or maybe a set with just 2 or 3. This is a pretty large set, 6. It's a pretty large set, but my mom deserves it. So if you want to see more like this, let me know. If you want to see more with paper incorporated into the coasters, let me know that. I mean, there's like tons of different ways to do this. I also have here like that kind of confetti. I can do that into a resin, mix it into the mixture and make it into a coaster, I mean. There's tons of different things you can do with resin. So if you want to see me try something, comment it down below. Let me know some of your ideas so that I can incorporate that into future videos. Okay, guys? So don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video, share my channel with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos. All right, guys? So I will see you guys. Have a great day. Bye.